Hello, everybody. My name is Alex Spellman, and I have a package to show you from No Door International, from Winmau. You know what this is? This right here. These are my prototypes that I've been waiting years and years, months, days. I forget when I started working on these things, but I did do the primary, I guess the bulk of the design here. And I'm going to have a video actually coming out at some point once kind of this process is finalized and all that, kind of showing like that, like the start to finish. The guys I've been working with at Winmau have kind of green-lighted me to kind of make like a video showing like, okay, it's start of the sponsorship. How do we start with some ideas and how do those progress? And then how do we end up with prototypes? And then, taking a look at those and seeing how they progress. Now, before I rip my package open, I do want to make a quick note of things. It's been a minute since you heard from me. Well, you guys are just blowing me up with the coaching stuff. I swear, I'm literally working 24/7 at this point. If I'm not gone on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've usually got coaching on those weekends where I'm not. Like this last weekend, I think I did like 5 or 6 hours a day. And then, when I am gone, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, well, I have leagues. I'm about to have TOC leagues on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Then every other Thursday with Beat the Pro. And when I'm not doing that, I'm probably filling that gap in with my DPFL matches. And then during the day, I got 2, 3, 4 hours of coaching. It's a literal 7-day-a-week job for me right now. But hey, keep it coming. And speaking of coaching, I am going to do a group session March 8th. I don't know if I'm going to do it through a Google Meet or through the DPFL Discord server, but I'm going to do a group session. It's just exactly like my one-on-ones, except I don't like personalize it to your needs, and I also don't analyze your throw. But 95% of the information is exactly the same. It's at a discount, a third off, so only $40 an hour instead of the 60. So it's $80 for the 2-hour session. And it's not uncommon for us to maybe go over by a little bit. And I will take questions if time allows for it. I am trying to help people, so I'm not going to like cut it off at the 2 hours if we're having a good discussion. But anyway, I didn't do a recap on Syracuse because again, today has been my first day off since Syracuse. I saw no one signed up for coaching for today, so I cleared it off my calendar so no one could. But just want to thank Jason, Brandon, Kalika, Chris. Jason and I came up a little bit short in the doubles. Kalika and I. We still haven't quite played our absolute best yet together, but we actually played pretty well together. We're going to play another time or two later in the year. I didn't perform the way I wanted to, but honestly, I wasn't upset with how my darts flew. Kind of like a weekend or two before that, the Carolina Open, darts flew amazing, and they just didn't hit their spot. And I had a lot of that at Port City, but I also had a lot of really good stuff, and been putting in a lot of time when I can. When you guys aren't, like I said, taking up all my free time. But I've been putting in a lot of work, and I'm, some of those big, consistent scoring spells are starting to come back more regularly. So I'm really excited for what this year has to offer. So now let's take a look at what we got in here. I'm super excited about this. I'm hoping that they look just as good as when I designed them. And, I've been getting kind of pictures on progress updates, so not really sure what to expect. What do we got here? This is probably just like the invoice or whatever of what's actually in here, which it is. Okay, cool. So I got 4 sets of darts in here, I think. I think I asked, I'm probably going to stick with the 22s, but the 24s and the 26s that I tried for the Winmau Javelins is kind of what I'm basing my new set off of. The 20s, I tried all of them, 20, 22, 24, 26. 20, 22, 24, those felt the best, but for different reasons. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to go with yet. So I think the 24s feel really good, but I'm just better with the 22s. So I had them send me a 23, a 22, and a 20, because the 20s I also threw pretty decent. But anyway, all right. So here they are. All right. Wow. Okay. I kind of baited you like just a smidge. I really do have my darts. They're sitting right here. Unfortunately, I can't show them to you yet Winmau would probably get mad at me because these are just prototypes anyway. They're not the finalized product, and they probably want to put something out before I do. So, if you want to see these things in action, or maybe you want to try them out yourself to see how you like them, because I don't think that I'm going to make too many, if any, changes to these. They're, like I said, based off the Red Dragon javelins. I think I said one more in the other video, but same difference, right? But they feel great. Actually, as I mentioned, I'm going to kind of put together like a video at some point showing the start, the beginning to end finish of kind of coming up with a dart as a sponsored player. I actually figured, okay, I'm going to record my first throw with these and then kind of talk about how they feel and what I think about them. And turned on the camera. I said, hey, I got my darts. Let's see how they fly. And after I throw three, I'll talk about them because I wanted to throw at least one handful before I got a chance to, because I hadn't thrown them yet, so I wanted to see how they felt and how they flew. And literally, my first turn was a 180, and I kind of got a little bit flustered on the camera because I wasn't expecting that. I had already been playing a little bit today. I played some King of the Hills with the set I've been using for a while, so I was already a little bit warmed up. So I expected to at least have a decent throw, but not a 180 for sure. But anyway, I almost don't even know if I want to use that video now because, of course, the optics of it's, I mean, like a perfect throw. It's kind of like when I did the elbow pop. Second turn was a six pull, and I think part of that is I actually mentioned this in my coaching. When you have a new set of darts that you pick up. I mean, how many times have you picked something up like your buddy's darts and you hit a 140 or a 180? And I think that's because that first turn you're not really thinking about hitting your target. It's like it's almost like you're looking internally to kind of see how the set feels. And so you're looking at the 20 you're throwing at it, but you're not really, because after I hit that 180, I was like, oh, let's see if I can hit a perfect leg. The second dart I hit a triple 20, and then the next dart was a 5, and then hit another triple 20. So okay, I was at one, and I was like, okay, I'm at 196. Let's try to finish it off. And then I think I hit a 60. I think no, what did I do? I was at 196. I hit a 45. Then I hit a 51. Then I had 100 left, trip 20, and then I missed low on the double 20 and missed just outside on the double 10. So spoiled that for you. But so it was just a lucky good first turn. So that's pretty cool. Maybe that's a good omen. I don't know. But anyway, I love the ways these look. Really excited about them. I have a couple different weights to try out, so I'm going to see. Probably going to settle still on the 22s, but I have some 23s. I'm going to be in the process of changing my tips out to put what I normally throw on here. I also have an order from from Winmau with some black flights because right now I've got the white fusions, but with the scheme that I have on these, it doesn't flow as well. So once I get those in, then I'll be really looking good. And you can't play good if you don't look good. Remember that. So, but yeah, I'm really excited about these. Can't wait for people to see these. But like I said, if you want to see them in person, Booyah Cup is the next one coming up in a week and a half. Soft tip event. I'll have the soft tip version of these there. And then when I go to Virginia Beach, well, I'll have the steel tip versions of my darts with me there. So if you want to check them out, if you want to throw them, see how they feel, come find me. And who knows, maybe they'll be just right for you. So, well, enjoy checking in with everybody, and I will see you guys soon. See ya.